So hey, I just bought this Mini Cooper Clubman. It's a 2009 with 112,000 miles, and I got it for 4,300. The guy listed it for 4,500, and I talked him down to 4,300. And there's nothing wrong with it. He was just selling it really cheap. He sold it so cheap, I got paranoid actually after I bought it. Something was gonna break on it, even though I inspected it super carefully. Just because the Kelley Blue Book good value is like 6,200 for this, like over $6,000, and I got it from him for 4,300. But the only thing that didn't work when I got it home was the windshield washer fluid wasn't coming out, but it turned out just the filter was clogged. It didn't even need a new pump or anything. And this car is in really good condition. It has brand new tires. There's literally nothing that doesn't work on it, and it's super clean looking. The only thing I need to do to it is detail it. I ordered some touch-up paint from the dealership. There's like a couple little spots like that. Really, I just need to clean it, detail it, and then just, you know, sit on it for a little longer than he did. But I think he said the reason he was selling it, I mean, he had a lot of cars, and then he said I guess he just got like his girlfriend or wife pregnant, or they just had a baby, and then this isn't the greatest car for that, since there's not 4 doors. It's like hard to get the car seat in, and he already had a minivan. So, but I'm guessing probably because the baby, he just needed the cash for it too. He might just like buy too much stuff for cars and needed the quick cash for it, or maybe he just didn't want to sit on it and deal with all the like people on Craigslist and like annoying flakes and lowballers and stuff like that. But anyway, I got a super good deal, and I got lucky because I literally sold the Mitsubishi the day before I bought this. I sold that, and then the next day I found this on Craigslist. And since I don't have a 9 to 5, I went and I saw the ad at like 10 p.m. and then he texted me back in the morning, because I texted him at like midnight. He was asleep. And then he said somebody was coming to look at it in the afternoon, but I don't have a 9 to 5, so I went and looked at it like noon or whatever, like shortly after I woke up and bought it. So yeah, I'll just show you an after shot after I detail it. It looks brand new, and update you with the price it sells for. So I ended up selling that Mini Cooper Clubman for $5,400, and I made a little over $1,000. Which I'm definitely happy with, because I didn't have to do any work on that car. It was first car I got that didn't need any repairs, any body work, nothing. All I really did was just detail it, and I made $1,000. The only downside was it ended up took a month to sell after I put the ad up, which I was a little surprised by. But it was a higher price car. I've never sold a car that cost that much. Maybe that was part of the reason. When I first put it up, I put it for $6,300, which is kind of like more what everyone else was priced at, what the Blue Book value was. Then I started lowering it, and then I had it priced at $5,700 when it sold for $5,400. So the only thing about getting another car like that, I'd be maybe a bit worried that it might take longer to sell. But you know, it could have just been luck too. I'm not really sure. But funny story though, the guy that bought it. So I ended up meeting him at the BART station, because apparently it crashed his car. He's waiting for it to get repaired in the shop. So he didn't know where I live, because I drove away from my house like a mile to meet him. And he just started talking about the street where his daughter lived on. I was like, oh, I live on that street too. And then he mentioned a friend of his named Steve that lived on that street, and Steve is a guy who lived across from me who would always let me borrow his tools and stuff, and he helped me learn how to first start working on cars and dirt bikes and stuff. And I was like, what the hell, I'm friends with Steve too. So he ended up just going to my house, or right in front of it, and then we went to his daughter's house, which turned out she lived like 2 houses down from mine. And you know, the guy saw that on Craigslist. It was totally random that he just mentioned Steve too. We ended up printing out a bill of sale in his daughter's apartment and doing the paperwork in there, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really happy about flipping a car that didn't need any work, and really I could have done it without even detailing it all too. It really didn't need anything. Like I probably could have done it without detailing it at all. Might not have even have made a difference. Literally done no work on the car. So that was really nice. I'll definitely try to pick up some more cars like this. And I actually just bought another Mini Cooper, so stay tuned for that video, and we'll see if that one takes as long to sell as this one.